We unlocked a new set. The final variant. It's right here. Right under our noses. Isn't it glorious? This is the perfect stopping point. This is the perfect fucking thumbnail. Flash up its thumbnail time when we start the next video. Welcome back, everyone. And flash up that its thumbnail time because you probably missed it. This is the last variant of this entire area, and you'll figure out what all this stuff on the side is later when we clear a bunch more. But finally, we've done it. 700 total. Hashtag rule. Perfect. 10 to unlock the X. Oh, wait. Whoa. It has to be 8 times 8 to unlock a new variant. Oh my god. Wow, we really gotta do a lot of shit now. Holy crap. Oh man. I'm definitely going to have to find times on my own to go back to all these. This is going to be somewhat of a grind to do. You bet it's somewhat of a grind. Heck, I'm still trying to get through like the first few variants, just going back and storing the vanilla. Because we got to do it through all the 8 times 8 things. But don't worry, you'll be able to see all the footage. Probably will be a little sped up for most parts, but it's just going to take a bit of time. I'll let you know when we get close to doing it. And until then, enjoy the video. And yes, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but come on. I love Minesweeper. I know it wasn't voted on, but hey, just think of this as one last thing before we get to the really crazy variants. And besides, I can do one puzzly / Minesweeper thing if I want. I'll still add in the rest of them for you when we keep getting those done. And those are the ones I'm more focusing on. These are just like certain ones I do for backups if it's like we don't have that much time to do, you know? Anyway, well, let's begin. So you're immediately noticing this is the exact same. We have the hashtag rule, which does all these rules with these mines and whatnot, but the only difference is now we get an extra rule. You starting to understand stuff? Here, let me make it obvious to you. VMLWNXPE. And in fact, let me just write that. VMLWNXPE. Does it sound familiar to you? Well, let me re-jog your memory. What's that right there? VMLWNXPE. That's right. Total of 8. And the quad came from this section. And if you notice, the hashtag, when you play it, has all these right here, but nothing else. Yet, you go to the plus, and it was the only variant you could see a T right there. What does this mean the whole time? We've been playing a whole game where there was so much more. Because all the rules over here, as you can see noted by my little sticky note, all the rules on the right side, all are variants that negate to the total amount of mines of their counters for the clues. And then everything over here indicates either a board change or it indicates a rule of how the mines or non-mines are connected, which is what you saw here and now what you're going to see again here. Because now we're getting the plus and the hashtag mixed into one variant. So how many of you noticed that? Let me know. But that's what we've been working up for the whole time. All these variants coming into one variant where we can only do one of these side rules over here for the ultimate customizable experience. And you'll understand that later. Anyway, quad. There must be one mine in every 2x2 area. So one of these is mine, one of these is mine. I don't know where. But I can confirm that this is a 2 and not a 1. Negation. One of these has to be a mine over here somewhere. So if this was a black and then we did something else around here that's like another black, we could do the grays. That's fine. If it was a gray, Negation would still have to do one more mine over here. And then you're only looking at something like this. Cross of an X. That's interesting. A wall. This is a little hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little hard start. Trying to find something that would be like an easy pattern to begin with, but not finding anything. This 5 intersect with this? Not really. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do over here still. What happens if I do both gray? Both gray is impossible because then the 0 is never satisfied. So one of these has to at least be a black. And we can begin with that, I guess. Okay, let's try the ultimate gray route. There are only 2 ways to do it. This way. Wait, what? Oh, because it's satisfied. Actually, then this is all you can prove here. Oh, that's kind of sad. Oh, unfortunately, no, there has to be one more mine here. So there's 2 mines. So this would be a mine, then one of these would be a mine for the 5. Yeah, because the 5 would have been unsatisfied because there's only a max of, let's see, 1, 2, 3. That makes 4 out of 5 mines. That's illogical. Oh, and you can't do it here, so in fact it would have to be this. This is the only way you could do it. And then, how could you do the 1, 3? You could do it multiple ways. You could say that's an on-mine, then the pattern goes like that. And then that's unsatisfied. That's illogical. So one of those has to be a mine. So then either that would be the 1, then this would be a 3, and it goes to here, or it goes to like here, or it goes down to here. That works. Actually, I don't think it does. Like, if I did it here, there he is unsatisfied. So, in fact, you would have to make it so that this has to be a mine. Well, no, not really. Like, I'm saying, like, this is a solution that works. For the purpose of it. And then, oh, wait a minute. That's actually the only solution that works. Never mind. Because if you did anything else, because you need there to be, one more mine in order to satisfy this entire quadrant, everything else fails because the chains are broken. And then the 5 can be done here. Okay, so that's one way to do this puzzle. And everything here is in... Oh, no, it is not in order. This yellow is incorrect because this entire area is unsatisfied. Now, I already tried to prove that this was a mine or this was mine. So what does this mean for starters? Well, even if I move this mine here, then this Negation changes nothing that this can't be ever a mine or anything. So this can never be a mine. Nice. And we said it can't both be black, so this is a mine. And still one of these has to be mine, so in fact it has to be both. Sweet, sweet, sweet. We're getting some good progress. And I've already tried to say that if this was the 3, one of those needs to be mine. You could do it here. Oh, this has to be mine automatically. Just by default. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so that's one way that works. 5? 2 mines left needed? I don't know. Well, let me just try and find out where the 3 is. Like I said, there's is the 3. And then both these aren't satisfied, so you need this to be the 1. This 5 is unsatisfied. So, this can't be the 3. Alright, so... I need there to be a mine here. I need there to be a mine here, and then mine here. How do I do a 3? If I did it starting here, this is unsatisfied. So this is safe. There you go. That's one way to do it. And that's still unsatisfied. There we go. We did it. We did it. That was just the first one. Many more of this to come. Many, many more. Oh boy. What do we have? Connected. All mines are orthogonally or diagonally connected. Gotcha. Okay. Maybe this 1 can start off, because if this was a mine, then this would have to be mine, so that's just an automatic, and then the rest would just be safe. So instead, let's say this was safe, and then this was a mine, this is safe, and then this is a mine. There's only 2 ways to do this. This is safe, and this is always a mine. That's impressive how easy that was to start. That's very impressive, actually. One of those is a mine. That goes with the 2, so this is safe. And you have to continue the chain, so that's a mine. These mines are not connected. That's a mine. Let's start with the basics. The liar rule, this is a 3. One of these is a mine. I don't know where. One mine, either here or here. Don't know where. Eyesight rule. Either this is safe and this is a mine. Actually, let's try that. If this was a mine here, this has to continue this way, and then this gets blocked off, and then this would have to also be blocked off. There needs to be one more mine here. Well, that blocks off this area, so that's not mine. There we go. We got some basic connection points. And maybe we can find some more. 4 mines left. Only one of these is a mine, and then we have conveniently 3 spots left. So let's just start with that. Boop, boop, boop. And then I believe we just have to do this. Also, this was just a choke point for those of you who didn't see this mine. Just multiple ways to prove that, I guess. Triplet. Mines may not form a row of 3 orthogonally or diagonally. Okay, 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Block those. So one of those is a mine, which would go with this. These are both safe. Vanilla 4. Well, we can't have both these be mines, so only one of them at max could be mine to satisfy the 4, and then all 3 of these would be mines. Safe. Alright. One of those is mine. That will complete this, so let's see if this would do anything. This does nothing. Unfortunately, there's not any, 3 in a row that can be disproved. Only 1 mine left. Yeah, what's the catch? A pair of 2. Duh, so it has to be connected. Me and my brain. I didn't see that. Okay, at least we figured it out before I went too struggled. Outside. All non-mines are orthogonally connected, and all mines are orthogonally connected to the outside. God, not this rule again. Let's start with something basic. One of these has to be mine because it can't be both. Well, it could be both. And then one of these is mine because if it was here, well, I don't know. It could be any of them. How am I connecting this? One of those is not mine. Ergo, there has to be a chain going here somewhere. God, this is actually kind of hard to figure out at first. Well, they're orthogonally connected, so this has to come out this way then. That's what that means. And that's a mine. And then it's got to come out this way or this way. So either... So I'm guessing you get a pattern like this is safe and then this is safe and then that works. Or this is safe. And you can't do both of these. So almost... Yeah, and you can't do this. So, in fact, that proves that that's a mine. Connection here. And then that goes off like so. All outside mines are orthogonally connected. All mines are orthogonally connected to the outside. Oh, this is an orthogonal. This has to cut through here, which would break the chain of all the non-mines. Well, actually, no. They're all still connected. This doesn't prove anything yet. This doesn't prove anything. How do I keep proving this? Honestly, I don't think you can. Like, this entire thing seems very... Actually, no. I noticed that this is a whole chain of non-mines not connected, and they will be interrupted by this chain. So those are both both mines. So at most, only one of them could be a mine. And in fact, it could only be one because it's a 3. Boop, boop. Only one of these is mine, then one of these is mine. That's a good start. Maybe we should think about how is it going to continue the chain. Yeah, let's say this is a mine. Then these would have to be connecting this way in order to escape. And then you break the one. Uh-oh. Safe. It's a liar. So it's a 4. It would be complete here. This is safe. Oh, this chain needs to continue this way. Damn it. I saw it just when I did it too. It was on the outside. Fuck me. Maybe the 2 can help? Yeah, because one of these has to be a non-mine or a continuate. So if it was here, then you end up trapped. There you go. I don't know where the non-mines would continue, though. Well, actually, I think I can. Like, if I said this was the non-mine, you have to, like, do some sort of pattern around here that traps it, not connect to the outside. So, it's illogical. Oh, but it could also just be a complete... No, it can't. Don't even try that rule. All the non-mines are not connected. Now they are. Pattern 3? Let me try another thing I tried before that's similar like the 2. Like, if this was a mine, these non-mines have to connect somewhere around here, blocking off the mine. Safe. Mine. Vanilla 4? 2 mines left. They could just be connected. That would be the easiest thing to do, but honestly, there's too many ways to disprove it. 4 mines left. Let's say this was a mine, and then this was a mine. This outside mine would have to connect a long-ass walk around here, leaving those unsatisfied, so those both can't be mines. Ergo, this is a mine. Alright, that helped a little. What else can I do? One mine goes here. This doesn't help much. Alright, maybe this. No, the non-mines are connected, but this still needs to connect somewhere around here. The 3 is satisfied. It can just straightly go this way. It can't go back that way, so that's fair. Straight here. 1 mine. Yeah, there's too many things you can do with this. This doesn't make me happy in any way to figure anything out. Now, those are connected. This is a non-mine. This can only go one way here, and then you need to connect it around this way and make a non-mine. And and then there's one non-mine left. You gotta put it here, otherwise there's an error broken connection. So that's it's one thing you can do with a pair of 3, and this is the only way you can do it if that was in fact not a mine. So maybe now I can find something interesting in common. This needs to connect here or go down here somewhere. What's interesting now is if I try and make this here a mine, this becomes a non-mine, and then there has to be one more mine being used because it's a total of 3. And then you find yourself doing some sort of break of the chain with this being the non-mine. So that can't be the case. So in fact, this is either both non-mines or both mines. And in fact, they can't both be mines. So it's either this is a mine and this is a non-mine, or this is just a non-mine in general. So maybe we should just be testing if it is a non-mine in general. Well, that's interesting now, because if this was a mine, you end up trapping it. So the only way to make that work is by saying this is also safe. Everybody's connected. This vanilla 4. Well, you can go here and then do this. Yeah, everything works. So what does that prove? Not much. Not really much. What if I said, like, this is a mine? 2 ways to do it, like I said. This way traps it, and doing it this way, it traps it again. Safe. Okay, that's where we were supposed to continue. I know one of these is going to be a mine. And then one of these is going to be a mine, I guess. 3 mines left. It's the only way to do the pair. 4 is done. This isn't connected. Now it is. 1 mine left. Here or here. Which means everything else can just be deemed safe. Ah, there you go. Liar of 0, which means there's only 1. All mines form a domino. This ain't dual. Pretend this says domino. Error me. Fix it. It says domino now for the whole video. Thank you. So, if this is a 1, saying this is a mine breaks apart the domino into a half a domino. That's safe. Liar 1, well, it could be 0. And then just one of these are mine. Well, if it was a 2 and this is a 1, everything becomes very unhappy. So, in fact, this is a 0. Oh, I forgot. Domino's complete. There we go. So, one of those is a mine. That would complete this cross. So, everything else within the cross, here, here, and here, I believe, is safe. One of those is a mine. Well, if the mine's here and the domino's broken, breaks the domino, can only be here. Well, you gotta complete the domino. And then you gotta complete this domino. Complete this domino. Everything's good. That was so easy. That was too easy. Enough! Enough! With my notifications. Shut up! Snake. Ah, this is a good variant. Yeah, so this is also why I wanted everyone to watch all the videos. Why I like tell everyone when you watch, well, mostly for me. I don't think I've actually told anyone this, but yeah, this is a good reason for you all to watch all the videos, because now we're mixing all the variants, and I'm not going to click the rules, because if you want to know what they are, just go watch my videos. I've explained the rules pretty thoroughly and shown a lot of good examples of how to solve them. So if you're here and you're still watching and you enjoy these videos, just go back to the other videos at this point. I have a playlist. I've done a lot of these, and I probably will go back to them when we finish this up. So either watch those videos when those come out, or just go back and watch my other videos, which already came out, which would just make the most sense if you want to follow along what's going on. Unless you think you're somewhat of a smarty person and can just understand it from the text. Which would make sense, I suppose. But yeah, this is always like one of the reasons whenever I watch something, I watch everything in chronological order, because then I can understand it that way. You know, it just makes sense. Okay, well, let's start with the basics. Formation of a snake. If this was a mine or this was a mine, the snake breaks immediately. These are safe. If the mine started back here, then the snake breaks. Negation. Continue the snake. Continue the snake. Continue the fucking snake. Continue the snake. One of these two. Well, let's get one thing fact. Only one of these are a mine. So if I had this be a mine, the snake just ends and that's over. Done. Did you understand that? I hope you did. Because if you didn't, you should just go back to our videos. I'm not going to explain why that works. Balance. Number of mines in each row and column is the same. I love this one. Okay, this two, no matter what, would complete this row, so both of these are safe. Well, these both mean, actually, just by looking at them, there has to be 2 mines in each. And because this is already satisfied by 1, even though you can probably barely see it, but trust me, the cross means it goes over by 2. So this is 1, this is 1, which means one of these is mine, one of these is mine, which means these are both mines, which means all this is satisfied. Which also means that this can never be a mine. These are satisfied. One of these is a mine. That's interesting. One of these is a mine. These both need to be mines. And what else? What else? What else? 3 mines remaining. One of these is a mine. One of these is a mine. I think I can figure a few things out. Especially with this 3. One of these is mine. If it's not here, it has to be here, and then we get a pattern that goes like so. 1 and 1. Okay, that's the best I can figure out there. Say it's the opposite. All right, that's a common ground. Oh, looks like there was only one way to solve this one. Question is, was it the right way? Pair of 2. So there's 1 mine with a break. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Because now if this becomes a mine, by like the first idea, the 2 is forever unhappy because this would have to be mine in order to complete everything. So this is safe. And then you have to complete the 3 like so. And then this is safe. And then this is safe. Done. I'm not going to explain myself. Like I said, we've done all these before. If you don't remember them, go to the other videos. Wall of 2. I think we can just start here because quad, 1 mine every 2 by 2 area. So if I put the mine here, it would continue this way. This is unsatisfied, so that's safe. And you can just repeat the same thing on the other side. Safe, safe, mine, negation, eyesight. Well, one of these has to be mine for sure. So one of those blacks has to be mine. Doesn't have to be both, but it has to be at least one. It's here, then this is safe, and then this is safe, and then we got the wall going, And then the eyesight's got to continue this way at least. Then this negation's got to continue here. So this is in fact the only way you can do that. One solution done. And I don't see any areas that have been uncompleted. So we can just try the other variant, where if this was the black, it's 2 is satisfied. The 3, one of those is a mine. In fact, it has to be here, so that is always a mine. And there we go. And then I don't even have to continue because we just proved it was the yellow. There we go. Well, this has to be a 2 because it can't be a 0. And then there has to be a mine here, so that's safe. Alright. Cool. A pair of 2? Well, let's get one thing straight. At least one of these has to be a mine or to satisfy it. So, saying that, look, I'm trying to say that one of these has to be mine in order to satisfy the quad rule. So if it's here, we get a chain going like this. And you could just sum it up by at least this is true. And one of those has to be mine, so this is safe. There you go. All mines are orthogonally connected or diagonally connected. Don't get this confused with the, God, what was it? The outside rule. Outside. Multiple. Okay. Multiple of 3. Multiple of 6, so 2 black mines. Well, they would all be connected no matter what. So let's say something rare and say they weren't connected to this 2. If you do something like this, all the mines are still connected. But if I like try and put some mine over here, then we can't say this because it breaks the connection. So that would have to be a mine. And in fact, if I said this was a mine, this would be a mine. Actually, let's just start with the basics. This is never a mine. And then you either got 2 patterns. This or the straightforward this. Let's try this one first. 3 is satisfied. So that's something you can start with. Now we're literally just doing the exact same thing of the complete black rule. And this. Except we're saying it's going this way. Well, then one of these would be mine. I don't know where, but that's what that would be the things that we have to follow. And there's no problem with connecting anything either. Alright. So let's try something more hard and say this was a mine. This gets blocked off, and then this gets blocked off. Suddenly, we have like some sort of choke point over here. And there's only 2 ways you can... Actually, there's multiple ways you can do the 2. If I put, like, the 2 over here, this entire thing gets blocked off, and then suddenly you have to come around this way. Alright, that works. And then this 3 is unsatisfied, so the blue does not work. So that is not a chain over here that you can create. Remember, we're only testing like with the black mine rules, which is this spot right here. Alright, so just starting off with this being a mine, only 1 black. That's interesting to note. And if that is true, if I made this be a mine, then this entire thing would just be blocked off. So just doing the purple, you can prove this is true. And even, actually, no, they are connected technically. And then these are safe. And then you can just do whatever the hell you want with these. And yeah, that's, I don't think I found a single thing in common. Sucks. Red only proved that one of those would have to be mine, which means that this wouldn't be a mine ever. But then, like, purple says the opposite. Man, how can I, like, prove anything? Maybe I'm supposed to prove if, like, this or this was... Well, no, that doesn't do anything. It only proves that this can go both ways. And it's true. Man, that sucks so hard. How am I supposed to start this? I thought this wall of 2 would prove something, but it's only given me pain and misery. Maybe I have to try and prove something based off of the 3. No, let's try that. Let's say all black. All black is impossible. This entire wall is broken. So, 1 gray. Let's say this is the gray. Well, then you gotta continue 2 ways. So instead, let's say this was the gray. No, you can't do it here. So in fact, you immediately start here. Okay, this is something good. This is something interesting we can try and do. Eight mines. Ah, damn it. Everything works. Well, what's the other one like? Like I said, there's 2 ways to do it with the, like, this one. If you just help the 3 out, does everything work out hunky-dory? Oh, way to do it now is by doing this pattern. Okay, actually, we are starting to make some interesting ground. Because now, if I went back to this gray and said that this... look what I found. This is never mine. All based on the fact of which was the starting gray. That took quite a bit to figure out, but we did it. And now we just gotta keep on logicking. Oh, man. See, this is why I said why the game was going to get really hard, and I flashed up all those cards of, like, shit about to get real. Because I knew we were going to find a variant eventually where we had to do something like this crap. And now we are doing this crap. Maybe this 3 can help me, though. Maybe it can. Now let me try my methods again. I tried at the beginning. There were only 2 ways to do it. This way is illogical of the 2. Of the connection. Doing this breaks the chain of the connection, so that's illogical too. So this was the only way you could do it for the 3. And even doing it this way makes the 3 too long, so this is safe. Oh my god, the starting was so hard, but the finale was so easy. What are the chances of that? They're all eyesight triplet. No 3 in a row. Ooh, okay. Okay. I don't know how you're going to want to start that off with the eyesight rule. Let's start off by saying if this was a non-mine, this 4 continues this way, and then this 3 can only continue once more in a direction. If it was here, there's a mine here, there's a mine here. No, 3 in a row. If the non-mine was here, there's a mine here and a mine here, so that makes it 3 in a row, so this can't be it. If there was a mine here, then the non-mine's here. Mine was here, non-mine would be here. Nothing else I can prove here. Nothing. Well, that's one way to do it. Now let's say we had to continue the non-mines here. Now we just block this off entirely. This can never be a mine. In fact, there are only 2 ways to start this puzzle. Okay, that is good. That is something that we can use. Because now this 4 needs to come up here, and what do you know? We found a common ground. This always has to extend up this way. Really? Nothing for that? Whatever. Eyesight 3? No, let's just back it back up, I guess. 4 can be done 2 ways. I said if it did this way, this is an immediate must, and then this eyesight can only be continued this way. That's interesting to note. Eyesight of 4 is complete, so this would be that pattern. Interesting what we come across with that. Not really anything I can use, but it's something interesting to note nonetheless. Damn, I wish I edited something today before I got this hungry. Don't worry, we're almost done. Actually, you can't see it because my face cam's there, right? Actually, I don't even know. Yeah, you can't see it. Oh well. Anyway, the other way we can start is here. And this. Now, if we said that's true, then this 4... Well, I don't know. The 4 could do many things. Well, that's the 1, and then this could either be the 1 or the 2. Something interesting to note with that. I can note some with this 3. It can't continue this way, so this is mine, and then that becomes the 2. Interesting. We have 2 things in common here based on the start, and then the eyesight for the 4. Oh, this is a mine, so never mind. The 4 would just have to go up this way. Then this is mine, and then this 3 has to continue here. What do I see? A whole lot of stuff in common. Let's start with the mines. Boop, boop. And the non-mine, here, here. Really? You can't figure anything else out? Whatever. Alright, I'll help you. Eyesight 4 is going 2 ways. Maybe this wall now can help. I want to test this pattern so badly. I'm just really curious about it. That's the 2. And that's the 1. And then everything else is just good. Eyesight 4 is satisfied. That's all I got. That's all I got. Alright. But I did prove that this is safe because the 4 has to extend this way if this gets blocked off. That's right. I'm getting smarter. I didn't need to draw that. I feel like there may have been a few other things to note, so I will just, like, do that. That one's also safe. See, this is why we do these things. This vanilla, too, is being satisfied so much. It's weird. Oh, and then this 2 can never do its 2. Oh, never mind. I'm forgetting about that. Vanilla 2 is overwhelmed. So this is a mine. That's it? That's all I can do? Nah, I want to keep trying to be cheeky with this. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. That's right. Perfect clear. Of 10. We did it. Let's get out. And we got to continue all the way up to the 8 times 8. We're not going to do that just yet. Now we're going to look at this. 8 times 8 to unlock the exclamation mark. Ah, 8 of that to unlock some of those, huh? And then you just keep going that way. You may be curious, what is this? Complete levels. Okay. So you're probably wondering, what is all this? This, as you can probably just see, even though nothing. This is all the variants. But the interesting thing about this is I can click one of these and it mixes up the rules. So this is a this is the pluses, right? Yeah, this is the plus table. And then this over here, this is the hashtag. So this is how you can start like the normal hashtags of the ones we've been doing. But then you go one over here, and it gives you a hashtag with the extra rule that was off the side of the table. And as you remember, the ones at the top here, as I go by my sticky notes, those only interact with the mines. These interact with other obstacles of like how they connect and such. So this is literally just a way that you can make any combination of any one that you've seen. And go here, quad wall. That's how it works. I'm sure we'll probably clear out some of those when we do like the 6s and then the 7 and the 8 and everything like that. So yeah, that's just about it. That's all the variants. Or is it? Dun dun dun. Because there's more. There is more that not even I am aware of. I don't know what's this. I don't know what's next. But I know by these achievements that if I perfect a bunch of these levels in their 8 times 8s, we get achievements for them. So you will see that probably before we continue off of anything else. But this ain't the end. Because I need to unlock this exclamation mark. Because I believe that is the secret variance. And I've never seen what's behind there. And then the slash, which I think I've seen that. But I can prove that just by going to save data. Dang, we got pretty good. Yeah, as you can see, I don't know what's behind them. And then these, just because I've probably done the bigger boards and whatnot. Anyway. Back here. 10 out of 10. That's all I need to do for all of these. So I hope you've been enjoying these videos. Feel free to stick around for a bit longer if you want to see me replay some variants. Probably not going to talk. Probably just have Ed or me speed this up. Can you do that? Just to make an interesting little close to this entire session of what we've been doing. There might be a little thinking I need to do, so there will be probably a little bit of talking. But I can make that even more satisfying just by muting my mic. So yeah, I will do that. So I hope you've enjoyed this entire thing. of me discovering all the variants of Minesweeper. This is just the basic ones, which we will get to how many exact total there is. Because I don't know if you know this, but like I said before, you can figure all this out just by looking at the picture that you use to enter the game for 14 variants of Minesweeper 1. And that will actually go to how many exact variants there are. Because, well, you know what? Let me show you what I mean. Let me, can you do like a little zoom in right here, editor me? Thank you. So as you can see right here, by this 14, we have, we should have one mine in this entire column. We have 2. And by this 4, we should only have 4, but we have 3. What does this mean? This is the liar rule, which means instead of getting 14 variants, we have 19 in total variants. That's right. 19 variants in total. That's what they've been linking you to. Okay, you can unzoom that now. All right, thank you. But yeah, you can see there's bonus variants, bunch of updates they've been making. And remember, this isn't even the total end. We've been doing this for a while. This ain't even the total end. Because we still have 14 variants of Minesweeper 2. And as you can see by that, that's another sort of like liar-ish. I don't even know if that's the same liar rule. But you can see 1, 2, 3 by the 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means we're going to get 35 instead of 29. That's an extra 6 variants. That was from just when this was released and everything. 14 brand new variants and more. 14 plus. So there's a total of, I said 35, 11 bonus variants, and 14 variants because this is 23, 9 bonus variants in this game. So I hope you're excited to find those out in the future, but I'm not going to buy that yet until we complete all the variants. We have all these achievements, and we have done probably like all the different customization stuff. And if there's anything over here you see that's interesting, let me know. And with that said, I will put it back up to the game and error me. I will mute. As soon as you see I mute my mic, do the montage. And just speed it up for as much as you need to make it last only 20 seconds until I get bored of playing these vanilla, and then I just decide to quit. But I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. There will be much more of these coming in the future for these other variants, but it may take a bit. Because, I mean, let's just be honest, like, you didn't vote for the Minesweeper rule. You voted for more grinds, but we'll probably do this around every week or so. I mean, these don't take too long recording. The only reason it's taken like over an hour and 3 minutes for me on my end is because I was like, hey, we got to the final thing. Let's just do it for the fans. So yeah, I'll probably end this in about 10 minutes. Hey Siri. Siri. Set timer for 10 minutes, please.
10 minutes starting now.
And then after that timer goes off, I'll just end it. So just fast forward this. All right. Peace out, gamers. See ya. Feel free to stay and stick around and see the montage.